So what does playing a guitar have to do with recording a voiceover? Actually, it has a lot to do with it. I'll tell you more next on this week's Due East Directive. Hey, how are you doing? Bill DeWeese here from VoiceOverRevolution.com and BillDeWeese.com. Today I want to talk to you about giving your best audition read using the example of a guitar. One of the most difficult things for people to do in winning auditions is to be able to match your read to the emotional temperature of the script. So imagine this. Imagine that the script is a guitar chord, a basic G chord on the guitar. And let's imagine that this chord in its entirety represents the script, the context that you have to work with. But your voice, actually only 5 of the strings represent the chord. There's a 6th string that represents you. In this G chord, this is you. That's your part. That's the script you've been given to read. Most of us do not immediately match the script's requirements in terms of, again, emotional temperature, whether it's excitement, enthusiasm, urgency, sincerity, love, sensitivity, caring, whatever the case might be. We usually start off someplace below where we need to be. So that's you, okay? Or that's me. That's our read as we start off working on our audition. So when we play it within the context of the entire chord, that's hard to listen to. So if you were to record that and send that into a client, when they hear it, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't match the emotional intensity, the emotional temperature, the context of the script. So we begin then to work on our reads by saying, okay, I realize I'm not where I need to go, so I need to stretch myself a little further. So what we begin to do is we listen. Well, that's not right. So let's bring that note up. Let's bring our read up a little bit. Let's intensify it. There we go. Now let's listen. Oh, we thought we were there, but we're not. That sounds horrible. So we've stretched ourselves. We believe or at least we're trying to achieve that read style, but I don't even like the word style. Emotional. The emotion that you're exuding, that you're personifying through your read in the script. It's still not there. The reason why is we don't hear ourselves the way other people hear it. So oftentimes we think we're there, but we're not. We sound ingenuine. We sound unauthentic. We sound like we're reading instead of owning the script. We don't sound like it's our experience. We sound like we're reading somebody else's experience. So here's my suggestion. And by the way, this is a guitar tuning technique, and it just hit me the other day when I was tuning my guitar. I thought, that's what I do in voiceover. So the technique is this. Instead of trying to bring your voice up to match the script, whatever the script is calling for, exaggerate the emotion. If it's calling for excitement and intensity and urgency, then do it times 2 or times 3. Do it to the max. Take it to the furthest extreme. And then allow yourself to settle back down into where you need to be. It's much easier to go over and come back than it is to simply try to stretch up to where you need to be. And that goes for whether it's exciting and urgent or whether it's tender and compassionate or sincere. The point is, I'm not measuring excitement. I'm measuring intensity of emotion. So, okay. So we've tried to tune our voice up, and we're still flat. It still doesn't sound right. So what we're going to do, let's over-tune it. Let's go sharp in musical terminology and go over where we need to go. Now I'm sharp. Now I've over-tuned my voice, good. And then we're going to bring it back down. So now the chord, the note, our voice, our delivery fits within the context of the script. So when a client hears it in its entirety, again, your voice within the context of the script, it sounds right. So it plays like a beautiful chord, like beautiful music. But if it's not, if you're not matching the intensity of the script, it sounds horrendous and it grates on the nerves of those who listen. So again, the technique is simply this. Whatever it is, the emotion that you need to exhibit in the script, amplify it, overdo it, whether it's on the sincere and genuine and the loving end, or whether it's on the excited, urgent, and crazy end. Do it times 2, times 3, times 10, whatever you're capable of, and then come back, and then relax back down into the note, into that emotional temperature that you need to be. And what you'll find is you can much more easily and consistently get the read that will get you the job. I use this technique all the time. I teach it to the students that I work with, and I want you to try it as well, because if you do, it's going to make you more competitive, because at the end of the day, it's about booking more work. So, hey, try it out, see if it works for you. Leave your comment below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share this with your friends, and I will be back in touch and talking to you with more helpful VO information very soon. Take care.